everybody, hope we're all fit and well, no illness, no injuries, nothing we need to worry about. We're going to start with our setup as normal. Stand nice and tall, drawing that tummy in, shoulders back, feet set under our hips, arms at your side, and we'll just have that little lean forwards and then back till just before you think you're going to fall. Pressing that toe into the ground to stop you falling forwards. Just gently rocking that forwards and back a few times, just to wake us up, gets our brain engaged, firing all those nerves, ready to go. A couple more. We'll take that step if we need. Good, last one. And then find that spot now where you're nicely balanced. So put hands onto hips or one hand in front behind. We're going to tilt that pelvis under and then back. So we're loosening up that low back. We're finding our neutral spine. Again, just helping to set our posture. Teaches the body how to stand up nice and neutrally, nice and tall. A few more times. It's just to tilt us, get us ready to go. So a little body check and set up before we start working. Good, one more. And then find that spot where you should be nicely balanced. You've got that neutral spine and the feet are moving. Pressing that foot down into the ground. And our arms naturally join in that walking movement. That's it. So just swinging from the shoulder as you press that foot down into the floor. Good. Letting the arm movement slowly increase. So we're just bringing it up. Other hand starting to push back a little bit more. Bringing those arms up, and now we can go higher. And taking them up above the head. So we're pushing both arms back. That's it. Have that really good stretch now around the chest and shoulders as we push those arms back. A few more. Just gets those feet moving, starts to get some blood flowing in the lower body. As well as easing out that chest and shoulder. Good, one more each side. And bringing that back down. Okay, resetting, making sure we've got those feet still under our hips. Just standing tall, hands above the head. Just lean it to one side, then the other. So nice and steady. Good. Have that little comparison. You're more flexible one side than the other. You're leaning further over one way. Good, couple more, we're going to extend it round. So this next one, we take it round into our windmill, round in front, bringing it up, switch it around. That's good. So if you struggle with your lower back or your hamstrings, you can soften those knees as you come through. Gradually lower that down. But if you want a deeper stretch, you can keep those legs straighter. That's it. Good, few more. Good, one more each way. And take it back. And we're bringing that back down. Excellent. So still standing nice and tall. We're going to bring those arms up with a slight bend in the elbows. We're just going to rotate the upper body, keeping head and hips forwards to begin with. So it's just those shoulders that are moving. Easing out that upper back. And now we're going to follow the hands with our head. So we're looking around. Good, swing it, looking all the way behind, release that outer heel. Nice smooth sweeping movement as we go around. Also feel like a constant, continuous sway. That's it. Good, one more each way. And you're bringing it back to centre. Let's take those feet wider now. So probably just over shoulder width, toes slightly outwards. And we're going to circle those hips around. Aiming to keep that head fairly still. Hips are circling underneath. Good. And then let's change direction. So we take it the other way now. Good. Keeping that going. Few more times. So 2 more. And you're bringing that back in. Good. Taking the weight onto one leg. Just raise one foot off the floor. We're going to roll that ankle. Just rotating that round, that foot around in a circle. And change direction with those toes. That's it. Bring that down, switch legs. So reset your balance onto the other foot. Raise the foot off the ground. We're going to circle that ankle. Good, and change direction. Excellent, one more. Bringing that in. Good. Okay, feet back nicely under those hips, standing tall. I'm just going to squat that down, bring it back up. Keeping that head and chest up, so we're looking forwards. That's it. So sitting back, looking for that little chair behind us as we squat down, sitting down, still keeping that head up. Just got a few more, we're going to change it up a little bit. That's it. 2 more. And up. So this time, as we squat down, we're going to go into a little pulse for 4. So we're going to take it down. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. That's it. Well done. Really good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Just keep that pattern going. Nice and steady. It's not a big movement. That little pulse at the bottom. Just probably bounce it a couple of inches. That's it. That's it, we'll do a couple more. 1, 2. And one more time. And bringing that back up. Really good. Okay, we're going to take our feet out wider again. So just over shoulder width apart, toes point slightly out. We're going to squat that down, we're going wide this time. That's it, really good squeeze the bottom of the inner thighs as we're coming back up. Still aim to keep that head and chest up. That's good. So a couple more. We're going to change it up slightly. So this time, as we get to the bottom, we're then going to pulse our knees out for 4. So we're going to take it down and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Really good. Just keep that going nice and steady. And up. Really good. That's it. A few more. Good. 2 more now. Last one. And bringing that up. Excellent. Okay, taking yourself towards the end of your mat. So we're standing at one end, looking lengthways along it. Nice and tall. Taking your hands up. We're going to roll it down, tuck that chin, roll the shoulders down towards the feet. Unrolling, stacking those vertebrae, bringing it back up. That's good. It's a nice, smooth, steady roll down. As low as you feel comfortable going. And if you do struggle with that back and hamstrings, soften the knees as you go. So if you need to protect that back, you can soften those knees. Gradually straighten as you come back up. If you want that deeper stretch, keep those legs straighter. Good, 2 more. This time I want you to stop at the bottom and walk it out into that kneeling box position. So take that out into that kneeling box, so with hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're taking it into that cat stretch. So pushing that spine up, head down, and rotate through the shoulders. Spine drops, head up, bum in the air. And then rotate through again, pressing up through your spine. And change. That's good. Press that up. Turn that down again. Good, 1 more each way. Push that spine up, really stretching up through those shoulders, arching that back up in the air. And then lower that down. Let that hang. And back to neutral, sitting back onto your heels, stretching out through the shoulders. In that child's pose. That's it. And release it there, well done. Okay, we're starting down on our fronts today. So I want you to lay face down on the mat. arms up at that 90-degree position, legs extended behind. We're starting with our arm and leg raise. So one arm will raise off the ground, opposite leg lifts long and straight. So forearm stays parallel to the floor as we lift, opposite leg in the air. Let's take it down. Elbows in line with the shoulder. And off we go. Bring it back. Lift and change. So it should take at least a second or so to lift, pause, and slowly down. That's it. Keeping that movement going. Nice and steady. Forearm stays parallel to the ground. Good. Keep it nice and easy. Not too fast. Good. Few more. Excellent. Two more each side. Last ones. And ease that down. Well done. Okay, you're going to stay face down on that mat. This time bringing those arms forwards into your V shape in front of the shoulders. So hands probably just in line with the shoulders or a fraction wider. Legs still long and straight behind. We're going to start with that sort of VW movement with the arms. So we're going to raise arms, head and chest if we can. Squeeze back to make that W shape with the arms and head. Extend, lower back down. So we raise, squeeze, extend, back down. We start with the arms only. We'll add the legs in later. We're ready, let's go. Up, squeeze, control and lower. Up, squeeze, extend, lower. Good. Keeping this movement going now, nice and steady, not too fast. Remember to squeeze those shoulder blades back together. Picture trying to hold on to something between them. Trying to grab a pencil between the shoulder blades. Good, two more. One more. And lowering that down. Okay, so we're going to add some legs into that exercise now. So we're going to do one of the arm action followed by 8 heel taps. With the heel taps, lift the legs off the ground, squeeze those heels in together 8 times, legs down, back to one arm action. So it's 1, followed by 8, followed by 1. Keep the pattern going. Are we ready? Starting with the arms. So squeeze back, extend, down, then the legs. 2, 3, 8, down, back to the arms. That's it. Good, keeping that going. Arms down, onto the legs. That's it, 2 more of each. One more. That's it, squeeze back, extend, down, last one. And 8, and relax that down. Okay. So, next exercise, we're taking ourselves into our kneeling box position. From there, we're going to then drop to low elbows. And we're going to do a low thread the needle. So how we're going to do it is touching our temple, elbow will come under, then we try and point that elbow to the ceiling. Just working one side at a time, then we'll switch. So, into that kneeling box, but lower the front end. Touch the temple. So we're coming under and up. Under, raise that up. Good. Just a smaller movement than with our full thread the needle. That's it. Good, 2 more. Last one. And bring that down. Switch sides. So still in that low box. We'll take that through and up. Good, keep it going, a few more. That's it, 2 more. Last one. And bring that down. Good. So one more exercise on our fronts. So we're back into that kneeling box position, this time with those long arms. We're going to start with our basic Superman. Then we're going to add a little progression if we're able. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we extend. Bring that back in and change. Nice and long and in. That's good. Keeping that nicely balanced. Remember that level back, flat shoulders and hips. Good, few more. Then we change it up a little bit. Good, 2 more. The last one. And bring that in. Okay, so we're going to keep with our Superman. But this time, when we extend, we're going to have that little reach round behind trying to find our toe. So arm circles round, knee bends to bring the toe in, and we try and touch it. So when we're ready, we're going to extend, find that toe, back and in. Make sure there's only one arm and one foot moving. Nothing else goes. We're not looking round. We're using that proprioception to try and find and touch that toe. All the while still balancing on one hand, one knee. Excellent. Keep that going. Good, a few more. Good, one more each side. Last one. Bringing that in, excellent, well done. Okay, moving onto our sides now. So I want you to lay lengthways out, extended, arm under the head, hand in front for balance if we need. We're just going to start with a single leg lift, but then advance it into a double if we're able. So we're extended out long and straight, hand in front, legs off the ground if you can, raising up that top leg. Nice and steady, bringing that up. That's it. Keep that going. Two more, we're going to change it to a double. We'll take a few seconds breather in between. So let's rest that down. You can ease it out if you need. We'll run into that muscle. This time we're going to keep the feet together. And we're going to lift both legs off the ground. So it's a double leg lift. That's it. So keeping those feet together. Try not to let the legs go all the way back to the ground. So we're lifting both legs together this time. Keep your feet together, both legs up. Yeah, lighting's not great in this room today. It all seems to be switching itself off. So if I've gone dark, I apologise. That's it. Keeping that up. Two more. And resting that down. Okay, so staying where we are on our sides, but bend the knees, bring the arms out at 90 degrees to the body. So we're going to open the door. So we've got arms out, that's it, take that top arm up and over behind, bringing it back together. That's it. Just keep that going nice and steady. Do that about 8 times. I'm just going to try and put the lights back on. Hopefully we're a little bit brighter now. That's good. So a couple more. Bring that over. Last one. Send that over and bringing it back. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to spin ourselves around or roll over, whichever's the easiest, whichever way you're facing. Long extended legs out there, and we're doing those 3 exercises again. So start with that single leg lift. So we're just raising that up, those toes pointing forwards rather than to the ceiling, resting on that hip bone. That's good. Keeping it nice and steady. So we don't need to be going super high. It's about it being controlled. Making sure those hips are stacked, one on top of the other. That's good. We'll do 2 more. And resting down. Give it a few seconds. This time it's that double leg lift. So same start position, long extended legs. Keep your feet together, raise both legs. Probably be a much smaller lift this one. We won't be going as high. This might be really controlled. Try not to be too quick with the movement. That's it. Good, few more times. It's nice and controlled. Good, 2 more. And resting that down. Bend those knees up. Arms out at 90 degrees to the body. We're going to open that door, take it over, reach behind, bring it back and together. That's it. Good, keeping that going now. A lovely stretch and ease out on the morning. Good, 2 more. That's it. Excellent, 1 more time. And then we've just got our last few exercises. Bringing that together, well done. Okay, we're going to move over onto our backs now. So I want you to lay with your legs extended out in front of you, arms around behind your head. And we're going to do our leg slide, but it's like a reverse leg slide. So we're going to bring that foot in as the opposite arm raises up. So from here, bring in your right leg, left arm goes up, back down, bring it in. If you want to try and coincide, you breathe in out as they come up, breathe in as they go back down. So that foot's just skimming the ground. Nice steady movement. Should take 1 to 2 seconds to bring them in and the same to go back down. That's it. Really good. Keeping that going now, nice and steady. That's good. A few more times. So nice, steady, easy away movement, but really good just for that posture, some body awareness. knowing where we are. Good, one more each side. And bring that down. Staying on our backs, but I want you to bring feet up now into that tabletop. So even 90-degree bend at hip and at knee. Hands on the floor. And we're going to do our double knee drop to the side. So let both knees drop. When your shoulder starts to lift, that's when we bring them back up and over the other way. That's it. Good. Keep that going in a nice, steady movement, not too fast. So we're not just launching the legs over, we're controlling how they lower down, and we're working to lift them nice and steadily back up. Control, then lift. Control, bringing it back up. We're doing that lift with the core muscles, not the arms. Arms are just for balance and support. Making sure we keep those 90-degree bends at hip and at knee. So just have a little recheck. Have the knees come in. Is the angle at the hip changed? That's good. Good, two more. So it's one more each way. And bring those in. You can give those knees a little hug if we need. Have a little stretch, a little ease out. Stay laid on your back, but put your feet down onto the mat now. Bring the feet fairly close into the bum, and we're going to take it into our bridge. So we're going to tilt that pelvis under, peel off the mat, squeeze the bum, pushing the heels into the ground, and slowly back down one vertebra at a time. Pelvis rocks back. So let's go again. Tilt under, peel that back off the mat, pushing up with the bum, down with the heels. And slowly down. Really good. Keep that going now. So nice and steady. Good. Keep that going now for a few more times. And then we've just got two little exercises to go. That's it. One more. Bring it up. Remember, roll that pelvis. Peel off the mat. Squeeze the bums. We push those heels up. Back that bum up, heels down. For 3, 2, 1. Ease that down. Good. Bringing yourself up to sitting now. So sitting up with our back nice and straight. Take our arms forwards. And we're just going to roll that back. Bring it up and back. Excellent. Keeping that going nice and steady. That's good. few more times and we'll just change it up a little bit. So as we go back, we're going to sweep the arm out to the side, bring it in, change direction. So there's no massive twist, we're just sweeping the arm, look into those fingers. We just put some weight wider, changes the emphasis on the muscles that we're working. That's good. We'll go 2 more to each side. Let's do 1 more. Last one now. And bring it in. Okay, last little exercise, a little bit of fun to finish. Bring those feet in nice and close. We're going to get hold of those knees. We're going to rock ourselves, we're going to roll back onto our shoulders, rock forwards, catch your weight on your bum before your feet touch the ground. Let's take it back and up. That's it. Keeping those knees in, really good. Couple more. That's it, 1 more time. We'll be bringing that up and relax it there, well done. Okay, let's have a little stretch out. So we're going to come up onto our feet. So we'll start just taking that step back, bending the front knee, back leg straight, heels down on the ground. That's it. And then slide that back foot further forward. So it's just a couple of inches behind the front foot. Bend both knees. Pelvis tilts under. Stretching around that hip there. And then stand, pick up that back foot. And then we take the foot you've got hold of now comes forwards, bend in the back knee, sit back and stretch out that hamstring. Okay, so stand it up. Your opposite foot now should be back. If it's not, it's gone wrong somewhere. But let's stretch out the calf on the other side. And then slide that back foot forwards, bending both knees, tilt the pelvis under. Good, standing that up, picking up that back foot. And then your foot you've got hold of goes forwards. And we sit back into that hamstring stretch. Good, release. Stand that up, take our feet just over shoulder width apart. Hands together, pull those shoulder blades apart. And then hands high. Go round into the small of the back. Chest forward, shoulder blades together. And then just one time, we're going to sweep that low, take us up onto our toes, reach for the sky for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Well done, everybody.